Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful day. 6.4.0 arrived to the PDB, and with that a brand new map, Survivor and Killer. In this video I'll cover all of that and then test the new Killer in an actual match.
Let's start off with the new Survivor. And check this guy out. He is absolutely handsome. No shot. Let's rather focus on his perks. Vittorio Toscano. We get a bit of backstory. And then we also have his 3 brand new perks here, starting with Potential Energy. After working on a generator for 8 uninterrupted seconds, press the active ability button. When this perk is active, repairing the generator will charge this perk instead of making the generator progress. For each 1.5% of generator repair, the perk will gain 1 token up to 20 tokens. While this perk has at least 1 token and you're working on a generator, you can press the active ability button to consume all the tokens and instantly make the generator progress 1% for each token. If you lose a health state while you're carrying those tokens, you will lose all of the tokens. So what that basically means is you get some sort of a bank, and you can, instead of keep on repairing the generator, store the progress into the bank and then use all the stored tokens later to instantly get up to 20% of progress on a generator. And this, boys, is pretty huge and may change the game in a very significant way. For example, usually when you free-gen yourself, you're in a pretty dire situations, and against some killers you just lost the game. And if you bring this like 2 or 3 times in a match, this can actually be a potential answer to that. You store a bunch of tokens into your potential energy and then just unload them to really quickly finish a gen. This is a very cool perk, very cool idea. I'm actually curious to see this in game. And then we have Fogwise, and Fogwise is an insane perk for solo survivors. It's not as good in Survive with Friends because you generally have a lot more knowledge about the killer, but it's a crazy solo gamer perk. Hitting a great skill check while repairing a generator reveals the killer's aura to you for 6 seconds. It's simple, but that perk is really good. And then the last one is Quick Gambit. When you're chased within 24 meters of any generator, any other survivor working on that gen receives an 8% speed boost to the repair action. So Quick Gambit does sound a bit more niche. I don't think that 8% speed boost is that good when you think about how often are you being chased within 24 meters of a generator while someone is working on that. However, I can see this having some very nice usage in indoor maps where you have maybe like 2 layers and you get a lot more coverage. I feel like then it can be effective in some scenarios, and I think that might be decent. We will need to find out, but it might be good. Alright, let's check out the new kill now. There it is. Looks really cool and actually kind of scary to play against. You get this huge guy in his shining armor, a broken sword, the Sauron gauntlets, a bit of hair action going up here, definitely not balding, very cool.
Alright, let's check his perks out.
Again, we get actually a lot of backstory with this guy.
His attributes are all average speed, average hair radius and average height.
And his first perk is Nowhere to Hide. Whenever you damage a generator, reveal the aura of all survivors standing within 24 meters of your position for 5 seconds. Wow, that is pretty cool and makes for really cool combos with other gen kicking perks. And this is actually a perk that can be used on many other killers.
Like, this is just straight up a good perk.
Over to Hex Face the Darkness. Injuring a survivor by any means lights a dull totem, activates this perk and hexes that survivor. While the hex is active, all other survivors outside your tear radius will scream intermittently, revealing their auras for 2 seconds each time. Other survivors can also see the aura of the cursed survivor for 8 seconds. When the survivor enters the dying state or becomes healthy, the hex totem becomes dull again and this perk deactivates. The perk is permanently disabled once its hex totem is cleansed. So if you injure someone while this is active, that survivor gets cursed as long as the survivor is still injured. If he heals up, it ends. If he gets downed, it also ends. All other survivors get informed that this guy is now cursed and start screaming if they're outside of your terror radius every now and then.
And this sounds really huge. I mean, it kind of depends on how frequent the screaming and the reveal of the aura is, but it sounds really good on paper here.
And the knight's last perk is Hubris. Whenever you're stunned by a survivor, the survivor suffers from the exposed status effect for 20 seconds. And it has a cooldown of 20 seconds. So this can only affect one survivor at a time. I think it's not as good as his other perks. It sounds very niche again. Like, I don't think there are many killers that get stunned and then get a hit off right afterwards. But who knows? Maybe it's good. And then we have his power, Guardia Compagna. Tap the power button to activate Guard Summon mode. Once activated, move around to create a patrol path. While in Guard Summon mode, you can aim at a generator in progress, a down pallet, or a breakable wall and tap the attack button. This will summon a guard to complete a break action on the selected object. You can also tap the power button or drain the power gauge completely to end the Guard Summon mode. This will summon a guard who will follow and patrol the created path. There are 3 guards that are summoned in the same order each time. The Carnifex, who can break or damage objects faster, the Assassin, who moves faster during the hunt, and the Jailer, who patrols longer and is better at detection. Guard special ability, the Hunt. While a guard is patrolling, he can spot and detect survivors. If a survivor is detected, the guard will move to their location, leave a standard on the ground and start hunting the survivor for a set amount of time. The survivor can escape a guard by unhooking another survivor, grabbing the standard or surviving until the hunt timer ends. If the survivor is successfully attacked by the guard or the knight, the guard will disappear. When a guard downs a survivor, the knight receives a killer instinct notification. So this is actually a lot, but it's really good. It sounds fun to play. It sounds really amazing. So let's break this down. Every time you use your power, you summon 1 out of 3 guards, which cycle through. So you kind of need to remember which one comes up next. And each guard can perform a task like breaking a pallet or kicking a gen. Or you can just create a patrol path, which the guard then will run up and down until a survivor comes into his radius. And then the guard starts hunting the survivor, either getting a hit off on them, or the survivor can unhook another survivor, just run away for long enough until the hunt timer runs out, or run back where the hunt started and grab the banner that gets dropped there. Okay, I get it. That was quite a lot, so let's see how it all plays out in-game. Oh boy, it's a new map, Shattered Square, and wow, the knight looks absolutely huge in this. Alright, let's check this out. So I can summon my guard. The first guard is a guy that breaks stuff more quickly. So I'll just find a gen that's been worked on. And then I'll send out my guard. Let's see how it works. So there's a gen. I can send out my guard to kick this. And I'm actually not sure, but I don't think this will activate my nowhere to hide. So there's a guy. So I can send out my assassin now. Say patrol this. Okay, he just went past me. Okay. That was interesting as well. This attack animation feels amazing. Let's pick this guy up. There we go. And now I have the Jailer as my next guard, which just patrols longer and finds survivors more easily. So I can just send him out to scout over here, maybe. Like this. Let's see if he finds someone, actually. Let's kick this gen, so nowhere to hide activates. I can see if someone is close by. And there it is. There's a survivor. That's actually really cool. Alright. Let's see if we can get the survivor, the assassin in play. Oh, no way, that can't be the assassin. It's the guy that breaks stuff more quickly. Never mind. The next up is the assassin. So I don't see the survivors when in this mode, apparently. Which makes sense. Let's see, this is the assassin. Can he... Oh, yeah. Look at this. Now, he leaves a banner where the hunt started, and the survivor could clear that. Which he just did. Okay, nice. Teabag. And so she also gets a speed boost when she does that. So the windows block. That's a hit on. Next up is the Jailer, which patrols for longer. Let's check the animation out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see if we can break this. Yep, he's going for it, breaking this now, and I can just keep going on with my chase. That's just so cool. Judging from the first game here, he feels amazing to play. Let's try to get the survivor in a chase with one of the guards. I actually sort of lost track which one is up next. Probably something you should pay attention to. Okay. So I kicked that, my nowhere to hide activates. You see the Claudette? I missed the swing. I hit the swing in a second try. The perk nowhere to hide feels really good, not gonna lie. Oh, now I see the icon on the bottom left changes, and I actually see the 2 keys above my gauntlets to indicate which guard is the next one. That's really cool. That's also a pretty cool loop, actually. Gonna drop that. Oh, I don't have my guard up yet. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so this was the jailer, and it takes him a really long time to break, apparently. I imagine the Karn effects to be a lot quicker, but I still can just send him out and then keep on chasing, which is really cool. So this is now the guy that breaks stuff. Kinda lost the Claudette there. And now I have the assassin next up, indicated by that little sword in the bottom left. Let's see if we can make some plays with this guy now. Let's cut him off like somewhere here. He's patrolling that. Nowhere to hide activates. And this is really strong. She wants to play that pellet, so I'll just send my jailer right into it. What he's gonna do? And now he detected her. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see. They're in a chase now. That's so cool. And now we can kind of close in to get on her to cut her off. Okay, he just disappeared. So I'm not sure it's because I got stunned or if the time just ran out. But now that she stunned me, she's exposed for 20 seconds. Let's destroy this. This is actually the guy that breaks the stuff the quickest. So that was pretty fast. I was like same speed as a kill, I think. And there's the hubris value, insta down. Let's actually let her wiggle free, so this game goes on for a bit longer. So next up is the assassin. Let's make some nice patrol path. So you can hear survivors very clearly in this mode. It's much like the phase movement of their spirit. Let's go for the mag here. So I got the key symbol in the bottom left, so that probably means I got the jailer up next. See if we can get a hit off on the mag here. Okay, she drops that. Is there a window? Okay, there's another door. There's upstairs as well. I see the vaulting animation actually. Okay, that's pretty standard. She went back inside again. Okay, okay, I see how it is. Wait, someone just went into a locker. Oh, she was right here. Okay, they can jump down apparently. Which makes a lot of sense since it's a patrol path and they wouldn't be able to come back up. Let's kick this so Nowhere to Hide activates and I can see the auras for some seconds. That's really cool. Nowhere to Hide is like a super good perk apparently. It feels like. So if she drops that, I can just... Okay. Oh, okay. So after you send out your guard, you actually get slowed for a while. That's good to know. Can I send him like super short distance? It take some time until he activates. Okay, so he drops the banner and gets into a chase. And that's the assassin. Look at this. He hits her, and she also got the men. It's a bit like Legion. And this is a lot quicker than the other one as well. Let's break that with a nice slow swing. And get her up the hook. So now I can send out the jailer, which is good at defending some areas, really. Like, he's patrolling for longer and detecting people quicker or easier. So if there's like a gen that's almost done that you want to protect, but you kind of need to leave the area, or maybe even a hook that you want to protect, then you can just send him down and then do something else. That's pretty good. Gives you a lot more map pressure, honestly. I can like separate the map like this, I'm gonna say. Just check that no one is passing like this area here. There's a Claudette. And he also got some really strong add-ons. Nowhere to hide activated, by the way. So if she waltz that, I can see her right with the nowhere to hide. And down she goes. I'm pretty curious about the Mori now. So let's see if we can find a gen, and we break that with the Carnivax. And I feel like at times like this, the knight is really strong. I'm gonna cut her off the guard here, and what she's gonna do. Yeah, that was a short hunt. If I hit someone, the hunt also ends. So they healed up. Now I have the assassin going again. Let's try to get another chase with her. And then we might see the Mori now. So I found the Claudette. Actually, both of them. Now let's see. He's at the back of the building. And wherever the patrol ends... No, they didn't find her. That's unfortunate. Wherever the patrol ends, the guy spawns, and then he just walks up and down this path. So now we get the jailer. And the jailer, for example, I want to send all the way back here. And he's better at detecting people. And even though she's not getting into his radius, it kind of forces her to run towards me. Let's see if we can make her run into the radius. I guess not. It's coming back though. Yes! Now the jailer activates. He sets the banner. And he got their hit off right away. And I'm still in the chase right behind her. And that's just an easy down. Alright. Let's try the Mori now. So we spawn all of the guards. Alright. Alright. That is quite a lot. Okay. That's crazy. Let's see if she can drop a pallet. She doesn't even drop that, okay. I'm gonna drop that. Let's break that. Like this. She can't vault it back. And I'm right behind. That kill is really cool. Holy shit, I love that guy. And this is so much fun to play as well. And now by that time my assassin is already up. Can send her out. Can force her to vault this. The assassin gets into chase. I mean, I kind of want the assassin to do the job here. I get the kill instinct as well. She's knocked. Wow, that was crazy value. Let's kick this. See if the mag is nearby. Nope, doesn't look like it. And I can actually maybe send out the jailer to cover the part where she can get unhooked. So the jailer's just checking this area. she wants to come from that side. She needs to pass that somehow. But time is running out for her. So that's actually creating a nice space. I'm actually curious if my guards can close the hatch. If I can order them to close the hatch, that would be actually insane. But I'd imagine it doesn't work since it didn't say anything about it in the tooltip either. So we got this Chen going. Let's see if she's close. Nope, doesn't look like it. Not in 24-meter radius. Alright, she escaped through the hatch, but wow, that guy is really fun to play and he also seems pretty good. Let me know what you think about him in the comments down below.